I'm talking to Bruce Printef of Gap Adventures, which is the biggest travel adventure company in the world.
Of small group adventures.
Eh?
Of small group adventures.
Oh, small group adventures.
Yes.
Excellent. And not only has the company been tremendously commercially successful, well obviously because otherwise it wouldn't be the biggest adventure travel company of small group adventures in the world, but also in this last couple of weeks he's picked up 4 awards.
Yes.
What I'm sure that our readers would like to know is, how do you do it, Bruce?
Well, I mean, I don't do it. I mean, there's a lot of people that do it. I mean, it's about building a great company with people that are committed to not only the product but the brand. It's about having a great company culture, having a defined set of core values that people buy into. It's about recruiting, retention, because it's all about people. I mean, we're not a company that does like computer chips or has assets. We're a human resources-based business. We supply services when you break it all down. So we're a customer service company, and so in order to execute and offer great customer service, you need great people. So, I mean, for us, it's about the people that are there every day, you know, making the company great, and it's just great to get awards for it, being recognized for it, because really, the awards are for the hard work of a lot of people.
They're not only for the hard work, but it's also because Gap has got a big heart.
Yeah. Yes, I mean, heart is a big part of our business, but really for us in our core values, it's all about doing the right thing. I mean, one of our core values, which is one of our top 3 core values, is do the right thing. And so that permeates in all decision making everywhere internationally and keeps everyone on the same page on decision making. And everything that we do is about doing the right thing as a business. As I said, we've been getting a lot of awards, so it's hard to say this now because we're being singled out as doing exceptional work. But it's all intertwined in our values as a business. And we think that everything we do is part of our business model. So it's an intricate part of how we do things day to day.
Yeah, and doing the right thing when you set up the Planeterra Foundation, and we'll talk to Richard in a second about that, obviously that's been a successful thing for you as well.
Yeah, I mean, right now Planeterra has like a mind of its own, but originally when we started Planeterra, is when we started growing so bigger, and we started continuing this high growth, but we were getting bigger as a company. Planeterra was kind of set up to be our own kind of internal, police system, if you will, an organization within our organization that was going to monitor and regulate how we did things, how we made sure we stuck to our values as a business, and make sure that the decisions of Planeterra were represented at the highest end of our decision-making processes. Because again, it's all about having it intrinsically in our business model. I mean, it's not something that we kind of do, just to win awards. It's something to do with how we do everything from our day-to-day operations to how we run our offices to when we develop product. It's all intertwined in our business model. And
we've got Richard here. Richard, we were talking about all these prizes that you're winning. Tell me, why do you do it? How does it work?
Well, Planeterra and Gap Adventures have been doing a lot of things for a lot of communities around the world for a long time, and really, as Bruce was talking about earlier, it's part of our core value, it's part of what Gap is about, it's part of the business model of the way that we operate tours is to engage and involve local communities in what we're doing. We didn't feel the need for a long time to really talk about that to a really wide audience, but we felt, as we saw the way things were happening in the world and the momentum behind sustainability and sustainable travel, we just felt that it was our role to come out as a leader in this field and give the right message about the kinds of things that people can be doing, that organizations, big organizations as big as ours and bigger, and small organizations can be doing to promote sustainable community development and sustainable projects around the world. And that's why we came out this year and really made a concerted effort to engage some of the different awards that are given out, and it's been fruitful.
Yeah, and you said that there was a decision that you made that was key to that process.
A decision that we needed to be a leader in this, as a voice that's a leading voice in sustainable travel in the travel industry, because the travel industry has not taken the kind of stand that some other industries have taken. Even insurance has taken a stronger stand on sustainability than travel has, which doesn't make any sense because our destinations depend on sustainability. Our product depends on sustainability.
Yeah, your product depends absolutely on sustainability. So you're one of the few people that recognise that in industry. I presume that's one reason that you're going out to be a role model to the travel and tourism industry.
We hope that, aside from just the environmental component that many of the large companies are starting to understand, we hope that they start to begin to understand the social component. The social component is so important, and it's kind of that missing element in a lot of companies' corporate social responsibility programs. You need to understand the local people that you are affecting in the destinations that your travelers are visiting, especially in the travel industry.
That's great. So you're saying Gap is also about changing people's lives?
Yes, I mean that is what we started doing. I mean when we started in 1990, the word ecotourism didn't exist. The World Sustainable Travel came after that. So our motivation originally was all about changing, like our original mission was changing travel through fearless innovation. But changing travel goes beyond just changing the way people travel. It's travel that changes people, and also changes travel like in terms of changing the industry, like raising the bar for our industry. So we've always kind of really driven that home, but over the years we developed more to our core values of changing people's lives in all aspects of our existence as a company, like whether it's our employees, whether it's people on the ground, or whether it's our travelers. And that's really been at the heart of what we do. And I mean, I go on all the time about company culture. We're a very successful kind of business model, and it transcends tourism. And I know that a lot of I'm here at WTM and it's all about tourism, but I really believe my business has a higher purpose, and we transcend that by giving our employees and our people who touch our brand every day a higher purpose by our company culture. And I mean that's kind of business talk. Yeah. And I know most of my talks are given at business schools about building company culture and kind of understanding how to build a business outside of the product we produce. But that's what these awards are about, and that's why we're getting recognized, because we have a long-term commitment to changing people's lives.
Yeah, you have I really have a long-term, what we would say a visceral commitment to what you do, don't you?
Yeah, I mean it's what gets us up in the morning and gets us all really excited about what we do. I mean our product is great, and we run excellent and world-class and give world-class service and all of those other things. But what gives my employees all over the world, where 50% of my employees I might never meet in their entire career with me, what gets them up in the morning, what gets them working hard and delivering exceptional product every day, is the excitement of having an effect on and change in people's lives, and that's really like a big part of what we do.